Okay, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. Everything looks good on my end. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if my microphones are good, if the camera is any good. All right, it does look good. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started on tonight's study group. Okay, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me. See, I'm listening to myself. All right, let's go ahead and get started in tonight's study group. So tonight, I'm going to be answering your questions. If you have any particular questions that you would like for me to answer, go ahead, put it in the chat box. And some point tonight, I'll get around to answering your question. Also, I will be asking you guys a few questions. If you guys have any question, go ahead and put it in the chat box. Please don't repeat the question. I will get around to answering your question. And with that in mind, guys, let's go ahead and get started. The questions will show up at the bottom that I'm going to be answering. And after that, I'm going to ask you guys some questions. So let's go ahead and get started. I got a pretty good announcement I want to tell you guys about. Something new that I'm going to be doing to help you guys coming out next month. All right. All right, stream looking good. You guys can hear me well, right? It's telling me some weird error. It looks good to me. You guys can hear me well, right? You guys can hear me well, see me well. It's giving some kind of like weird error here. Primary, secondary stream thing. I don't know what that means. Yeah? All right, good. Studying. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, guys. So let's go through the questions here. I got first question up. Sachin says, I'm using your study guide at Udemy. Okay. So I'm figuring this study guide. And I have understanding issues regarding material. Can I pay for a service to be able to email you queries and have them answered for clarification? Give it a little while tonight. I am going to give you guys, I'm going to make an announcement coming up a little bit later tonight on that. So stick with me on that, okay? The answer is maybe. Next question we have here. Hello all. My exam is in 2 days. I have completed the Udemy course and the TI. Because 77% is not bad. It's not the best score, but it's close to what I want. I wanted you guys to get an 80%. If you could score an 80%, you're going to be okay. 77 is just right there. Review what you got wrong. Get a good night's sleep. Come back. Let me know next week when you pass your exam. All right, just get a good night's sleep. You're going to be okay. Ashley, I'm taking my exam tomorrow. I've been using the simulator all day today, and my scores are 73, 76. So it's going up. Went back a little bit. Yes, you're staying above 70, and that's good. Review what you got wrong. Get a good night's sleep. That's what... just review what you got wrong. Go through all the videos that I made with those things. And yeah, I think that's a good sign. I think you're going to be okay. Let me know. Come back next week, Ashley. Let me know when you pass your exam. Can I wear a blue hoodie instead of a shirt? Yeah, of course. Anything blue. I don't think we'll be able to keep the hoodie on, but anything blue, I think you're going to be okay with that. And good luck on that, okay? I watched a live stream from May 9th yesterday. I'm so excited that you're having one tonight. I'm ready to absorb as much info. Okay, we're going to be doing some practice questions coming up in a little while. Is it true that PMI doesn't, approximately, I think it's 5 of the questions on the exam is not scored. PMI doesn't score them, but you don't know what they are. Just do what I tell everybody to do, Ashley, and try to get as much right as possible. That's the idea. How much of these questions can you get right? That's what we're trying to basically hopefully accomplish. I'm taking my exam on June 1st. Okay, I'm making 80s on the TIA mock exam, but averaging between 50 and 75. Don't worry with that one. Should I? I said I'm not going to comment on all the people's questions because I don't know them. I don't have access to that stuff. My questions, tons of people use it. Thousands and thousands of people use it every single month, and they pass their exam with it. So just go ahead, do the practice, do my practice questions, get at least an 80%. You're going to be okay. Remember, it has the video explanations. Go through the video explanations. Don't do simulators that kills your confidence. I don't recommend to do a simulator that is exceptionally hard, where people say it's harder than a real test. Why would you do that? All you're doing is making yourself demotivated. All you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot. Don't do that. My exam is just on par with the real exam. You're going to be okay. No comments on that. Gotta be blue. Polo shirt. Doesn't have to be a polo shirt, but it could be any blue shirt. Any garment that's blue is good enough, okay? You know, Andrew always wear blue. It's the best color out there. Oh, did you guys click on the like button? Come on, guys. You guys have to click on the like button. Click on the like button. That would be amazing if you guys can click on the like button. The like button, by clicking on it, you can lose some weight. You can become more physically active, all right? Moving around the mouse. It takes about 2 calories to click on that like button. So please, guys, click on the like button. That would be absolutely amazing. Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen I had somebody from Siberia. Talk about the reach of this study group. So we have folks from all around the world. First time I'm hearing from Siberia. Maybe I've had other students from Siberia, but this is the first time I've ever had someone that I thought about that told me they were from Siberia. So welcome to our live stream. I didn't even know there was PMP in Siberia. Is it popular in that country? I would like to know that. Put in the chat box if it's popular. Is PMP popular in your country? And tell me the name of your country. I would like to know that. Like Siberia. Is it popular in Siberia? Is it not? I don't know. You would know better than I would. Put it in the chat box. Is PMP popular in the country that you live in? That I would like to know. I know it's popular in the United States. My exam is on Saturday. I've been literally watching your course and reading your book. Good. Got to do mock exams tonight. James, get the TIA simulator, TIAexams.com. Go through it. Do as much of the exams as you could. You're going to pass your test. Watch the video explanations. Understand the mindset. You guys remember, I created the mindset. You know the mindset, you're going to pass your exam. That's generally how this works. Akim says, I'm a former student of yours, passed the PMP in 2016. Wow, that was a long time ago. 7 years ago, so congratulations. A belated, very, very belated congratulations on passing your exam. Welcome to the world of PMP. Now, what have you accomplished since? Did you get your PMI ACP certification? Maybe you did, maybe you did not. I hope so. Andrew, what do you say about the Google project? I don't know anything about it. I've never looked at it. I can't review it. Maybe one day. Would you guys, let me ask you guys, put in the comments below, would you guys like for me to go through that course and see how it is? Then give you an honest opinion about it? I don't know. I'm scared to make videos criticizing or saying things about other people's classes because I'm scared they might sue me or something. I don't know the legality on that stuff. That's why I don't comment on anybody's stuff. The last thing I need is a lawsuit that I'm saying bad things about their products. So, but if you guys would like for me to look at it and tell you what I think about it, I don't think Google is going to sue me. You know, I'm a small fish, very small fish. Anyhow, I'm studying your books and online course. Okay, keep this up. You got this. My PMP application is, but would I need to reapply with updated examples? So this is good. If your PMP application expires, don't worry about it. If your PMP application expires, you just the day it expires, you can then just resubmit it. If the experience is within the last 8 years, no big deal. You can just resubmit it without doing basically anything to the application. But if the experience is going to be past the 8-year mark, then you're going to have to re-update the experience. So understand what I'm saying. If you right now put in a PMP application and the experience is within the last 3 years and it expires next year. Come next year, you didn't take your PMP, you can just resubmit the application again. No big deal because the experience is still within the last 8 years. Hopefully that made sense. So if it expires, just resubmit it. All right. I've been watching Udemy course. It has been great so far. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. Hey, Andrew, I've taken my exam on Friday. All right. Let me know how you do. I see you have a new simulator. Does the previous simulator still apply? It's the same thing. All right. The TI exam simulator is always getting updated. All right. We always remove questions. We always add questions to it. So we don't increase the question count. We just remove old questions that people don't get topics or get tested on. So like we saw a lot of people were getting questions on PERT. So we added some PERT formula questions in there. So we try to keep it updated as much as possible. If you have the TIAexam.com subscription, you have access. That is the latest set of exams. Andrew, I passed PMP with three above target in all 3 sections. Congratulations on that. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? How about a couple of beers? A carrot cake in particular. Hopefully you did that. Thanks to your guidance, mindset, questions, and answers. No problem. Hey, that's what we make them for. Welcome to the world of PMP. Make sure you celebrate well. Hey, Andrew, passed the PMP on May 3rd. Congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Is there value in studying for the ACP? The answer is maybe. So if you work in Agile, now remember, you can't qualify for ACP if you don't have 1.5 years experience. If you work in Agile and you have the 1.5 years experience, I would say to get it because it shows that you have a certification in Agile in particular. Now, what PMP covered in Agile is very basic. It was basically what was in the Scrum Guide. Very basic. What you learn in ACP for Agile is like 5 times more. So show employers that you just don't have a basic understanding of Agile methods. Show employers that you have an in-depth understanding of Agile. That's ACP. So if you work in an industry, software development, maybe DevOps or something, if you work in an industry that utilizes Agile, go get it. Why? Because you already have a good portion of the knowledge. You're already in exam mode. Go and take your ACP. You're going to be okay. I recommend it. Going through your Udemy course right now, and I find the Agile section easier than traditional. It's supposed to be. It's Agile. It was meant to be easy. Is that yes? I hope so because Agile is easier. Agile was meant to be easy to understand. Hey, Andrew. Jalen, I saw you come here many times. You passed your exam a couple of weeks ago, right? Just wanted to share some good news that I was offered a project manager position and it's fully remote. Well, Jalen, you guys are not going to like me. I'm not into the remote work thing at all. All my employees have to report to work because anyhow, I own medical schools. You have to be in person. I'm not into the remote thing, okay? You guys can hate me for that, though. I understand. I do understand working from home is amazing. I do agree. But I do think that we get more stuff done when we're together. This is my opinion. It's fully remote too, and if you like that, I prefer not to be, but congratulations on that. Major SO, I don't know what that means. To you and your course, I don't know what that SO. Everyone study and must have the mindset. So, hey, you know what? I am super happy. I was able to help you get your PMP exam, and now you got yourself a job. So congratulations on that. Keep it going. Hopefully the sky is the limit. You look like a young man, so sky's the limit to you. Keep moving up the ladder, man. Jalen, the best thing I can tell you is don't stop. You got your PMP. Go get your ACP. Go get a PGMP. Go get other remember, I got 65 certification. Don't stop. When you're my age, I'm 40, gonna be 42. What do you guys think? I'm old, guys, or what? I'm getting too old, yeah? Damn, I'll be 42 in August. That's terrible. Then hopefully when you reach my age, you'll have more money and more success than I do. All right, so I wish you the absolute best. And I wish all of you guys the absolute best. Antonio says, which one is better to do when taking the PMP? Pre-recorded or live online with an instructor? Me and my team are debating which one would be best for us. Okay, so this is a good question. Pre-recorded or live online? Now, you guys know I do both. So I'm going to give you guys the perception on both. You guys know I teach live classes to corporate companies a lot. And of course, 99% of you have my Udemy. So which one is better? A pre-recorded or live online? Now, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. What makes the difference, and let me ask you guys a question. Put it in the chat box if you guys agree. What makes the difference is, what makes the biggest difference is when you're doing a live class is the instructor. You got to get the right trainer. There's a lot of PMP instructors out there that frankly sucks. All right, now, I'm not telling you guys I'm the best. Maybe I am. I hope so. In my mind, I am. But I've never gotten such bad reviews. I mean, people on my Udemy seems to like it. So you got to get a good instructor. All right? You got to get a really good instructor to actually manage and produce the class. Pre-recorded is good. If you have the discipline to sit and actually watch a pre-recorded session, some people don't, do it. Pre-recorded session generally takes longer. A live instructor class, you can get all the information in a week and you have to be there. If the instructor is really good, it's definitely worth it. If the teacher is good, it's definitely worth it. If the teachers suck, don't bother. Then you're just wasting your time. So if you can learn from that person, know who the instructor is. If you're ever taking a live class, the best thing you can do, research the company, see the trainers they use. I would tell you come to me. Why? Because, well, this is my YouTube channel and I do this type of stuff. So I would say come to me. If your team wants the PMP, generally live instructions will get you faster, get you the PMP faster. And you guys can do it as a group versus a pre-recorded, you do it individually. But you don't have to spend. I want you guys to remember something. You don't have to spend a ton of money on. You don't have to spend a ton of money on. You don't have to spend a ton of money on on live classes, and that's one thing I want you guys to remember that. All right, I see the bots are out here. I'm not sure whether I'm flattered that there is a bunch of really bad. I see that the bots are here to bring me down. All right. All right, I see the bot is pushing. There's a bot in the chat window right now that is pushing out a whole bunch of hate speech on the channel. I'm not sure whether I am not sure whether I am hold on a second, guys. There is a bot. There is a bot pushing all kinds of hate speech. Okay, that should what can you do, hate speech on my channel, that freaking sucks. Yeah, I just reported it, so hopefully it stops right there. Okay, that should take care of it. I'm not sure whether I am flattered that the bot is actually, because I'm popular enough to have bots after me. I guess that's great. You know what I'm saying, guys? All right, if I miss your comment because I have lost it, If I missed your comments because I lost it with the bot, I think I missed a whole bunch of comments there, guys. You guys are going to have to put it back. Yeah, you guys should report that. All right, let me answer some questions, guys. I think I lost. Wow, there is more coming in. Okay. All right. Somebody doesn't like me, guys. All right, let me go back to answering your questions, guys. If I missed your question, okay, if I missed your question, put it back. All right. If I missed your question, go ahead. I'm not going to put back the chat window because when I put it, I can't really see what's happening in the chat. So I got a question. Hey, Andrew, please give us some tips on time management. So time management, I did a whole video on that. I just did a whole video on time management where I actually explained how the exam works. And I gave you guys some amazing tips. Check the channel for that. That came out a few weeks ago is when I did that. Okay, I think I got some here. So Jalen said, yes, sir. Shout out, yes, sir. Thank you. That's on my list, ACP. I'm not even 30 yet. So Jalen, you're still pretty young. So you got this, Jalen. All you got to do is go ahead and keep going. You got this. You look young. I have my exam on 5:30. I never understood critical path, forward, backward pass. The good thing is you don't need to know that for your current exam. All right, so that's great. Flo, until I started using your videos, you're simply the best. I hope I clear my PMP exam like everyone else here. You got this, all right? Listen, the good news is you don't need to know that. And I'm super happy I was able to help you understand it. Maybe you use it at some point in your life, but you're not going to use it on the actual PMP exam. 10 years in hospitality. I would like to go into hospitality project management and get fully involved in hotel acquisition. Okay, that sounds good. So I'm happy I found you ordering the book today. You got this. Thank you for that. Hey, Andrew, can the iteration... hey, Andrew, can the iteration backlog be prioritized by the product owner? Because can the iteration backlog, sprint backlog, be prioritized by... No. The product backlog is prioritized by the product owner. The iteration, there's no prioritization in iteration or sprint backlog. That's just the work that the team needs to get done. All right? I had to check question 3. All right, I'll check that out. Hey, Andrew, what is the meaning of an iterative process? Iterative, so there's incremental and iterative development. Iterative is do over and over and over. Iterative is like you build a product, you show it to the customer, you get feedback, and you iterate again. You make a new iteration of it. So let's say I'm building this phone, okay? I build the phone, I give it to you as a customer. You tell me, I don't like this, too big, too small, change this, change that. And then I go back, I fix it, I give you another iteration of it. You tell me what you like, don't like, and then I build it again. I keep doing this till I give you the perfect phone. That's iteration or iterative processes. Does the PM assign the work based on skill in a traditional project management lifecycle? Does the PM assign work? Yes, you should assign. You don't give work to people that don't have the right skill. Think about the Iron Man suit Mark 1, Mark 2 is the next version of, yes, it's iteration. All right, that's right. So, okay, you're answering the question. Thank you for that. Yeah, you guys should just block that user, man. I don't know what that user is doing. Yeah, these bots are pretty bad. Hey Andrew, your middle name and last name is Indian. Do you have any connection with India? I'm Guyanese. I am from Guyana, and uh, folks from Guyana are technically from India. All right, so Guyana has two races basically that makes up the majority of the country. Folks from India, that I folks Indians were brought from India by the British in the 1800s, I believe, or 1700s, something like that. And so yes, I guess my race is Indian. And then I came to the United States when I was like 6 or 8. So people ask me where you're from. I tell them Queens, Jamaica, Queens. That's where I'm from. I never been back to Guyana or been to India or anything like that. In fact, I have never left the United States. The rival PMP instructors sent the bots. I hope not. Steering committee. What is a steering committee? So, a steering committee is generally a very high level committee in an organization that quote unquote steers the ship. What they do is they determine the path to doing things. They may approve a change, they may approve a project or disapprove a project. Steering committee determines the direction that the project or the organization will go in. So if it's like a project steering committee, it'll determine the direction that they're going in. All right. How can I stay focused for 180 questions, Andrew? Practice. There's no other way to do it. Get the simulator, practice as much as you can, practice as much of the questions as you can. Get the simulator, do as much as you can. If you have the book, there's 180 questions here. If you have the e-learning course, there's questions there. Do as much practice questions as you can. The only which way to do it is to build up your stamina. It's like, what happens is you have to actually build up the ability to sustain your attention for that long period of time. It's like, if I go outside and I try to run a mile, I'll probably die. But if I run a quarter mile today and then 0.26 tomorrow and 0.27, and I build it up to do maybe a half a mile next week and a 3/4 mile the following week, and then I can get the full mile. So what am I doing? I'm building up endurance over time. So that's what I recommend you do. Once I review the questions, I'm able to get 90s, was getting 70s. Should I consider 90s or 70s? Well, consider, I guess, 80s. If you're reviewing it and you know why you got something wrong, remember, when you're reviewing the questions in the simulator, just don't look for, oh, I got this right or I got this wrong. Understand why you got it wrong and be sure that you don't get it wrong again. Hey, Andrew, in the middle of your, oh no, you told me that already. They added again. Yeah, the bots are going to kick our behinds today, man. Hey, Andrew, please give us some tips for time management. Oh, I told you guys that. Watch the video. I did a whole video on that a few weeks ago. A few months ago, probably. Check the channel. It's right there. How do we book you for private training? Call TIAEDU.com. Find the phone number. It's right on the website. And speak to, I have a great sales guy. His name is Joel. Really good guy. Speak to him. He'll sign you up. Physical tests are virtual. What is your experience? So this is something that I have gone over quite a lot with. And I've told folks I would prefer to do it virtual. So if you're doing this exam virtual, you got to remember something. If you're taking this exam at home, you got to make sure that you have reliable internet, reliable computer. Your computer has to have a webcam and a mic and a quiet space. If you have a quiet space, no one can enter the room, no pets, no people. If you have good internet, I would prefer wired, not wireless, and a stable computer that doesn't crap out all the time. Take it at home. I prefer that. When you take it at home, it's your room, your chair, your temperature, everything is yours. If you do it in a testing center, you got to drive there, you got anxiety going there. I wouldn't do it at home because to me, it's more anxiety. You're not going to get any much thing out of it. So I wouldn't do it at home. Now, if you don't have a reliable internet, maybe you live in a part of the world where the internet is not great. Maybe you only have access to Wi-Fi and it keeps going up and down. And you have anxiety about fixing computer issues, then you know what I would do? Go to a testing center. The problem with the testing center is you have to wait an incredible period of time to actually get a spot in the testing center. Versus online exams at home, they have tons of spaces always available. All right. I just found you today. I watched a couple of videos, and at the end you said, "I have to be okay." Great. Can you answer that? All right, Kuno. Passed my exam last Friday with 3 above target. Use your course in your simulator. Mindset and simulators are the key. Guys, get the mindset in the e-learning course or in the book. Get the simulator. You're going to pass your exam just like this. Make sure, by the way, when you're taking your exam, wear something blue. Why? Because blue is the color of success. Don't ask why, or if that's true. Just know it's true. Celebrate with carrot cake and a full doing it my method. Thank you for that. All right, congratulations for that, and thank you for letting us know, keeping us motivated. Thank you for your advice to wake up and study earlier in the morning. I retain the information a lot better. That's right. So if you guys were here last week, I told you guys that if you're studying, study in the morning, not in the evenings. If you guys remember what I was talking about last week, is the best time of day to study is not in the night. You're going to forget most of what you study. Instead of going to bed later, go to bed earlier and wake up earlier to study. Instead of going to bed at 12 o'clock and waking up at 6 o'clock, go to bed at 10 o'clock and wake up at 4 o'clock. It's still 2 hours of study time, right? Either you're studying from 10 to 12 or you're studying from 4 to 6. I prefer for you to study 4 to 6. You'll retain more of information. You get more time to process that information. This is something I went over with you guys last week, and I would tell you guys that is the best way to do it. Choose a co-location, that's an option. I just did some, okay, I'm not gonna comment on them. Am I missing something? No, you're not missing something. I don't recommend that simulator. I don't know it. People have given me some bad things about it. Hey, Andrew, I'm getting 70s in the mock exam, first try. However, second, I'm doing 90s. Okay, we did cover that one. Covered this one. Andrew, do you have any advice getting into product management and the tech? Project engineer? No, not really. I don't know much about it. That's why. I'm getting 70s in your mock exam first try. However, I'm not able to get. Do you think? Oh, so what the bot is doing? It's now that it's pasting you guys stuff, and it's replaying it. Isn't that interesting? Hello, Andrew. Yolanda, I passed my PMP last Saturday. Congratulations. Your mindset was the key, and I wore blue. Congratulations on passing your PMP exam. Hey, I'm super happy we were able to help you pass your exam. So congratulations on that. Hold on, guys. Got to report another one. Man, the bots are out in full gear today, guys. The bots are really out here today, huh? You got to hide all these damn bots. This is what we got to do. Is there any specific course to pass? There's no specific course. The course I have right now is it's updated for the current exam. The current exam actually came out in 2021. 2023, there's really no updates to it. So what happens is it's fully updated. You got this. Just get the regular course, get the simulator, you'll be fine. Passed my PMP with 3 above target. Congratulations on that. I wore blue. top and pants, full blue. Congratulations. Celebrate it with tons of beer. Now that's how you celebrate it, right? If you're going to pass your exam, make sure to get a ton of beer. That's how we do it. All right, guys. Can you share the title of your Udemy course? Just go to Udemy, put my name in there. Okay? Just put my name in there, and you got this. Take it at a center in India. You cannot look away more than 3 times if you're at home. It's too risky at home. You know, I don't want to comment on that, but some people say I think it's best if you're going to take the simulator, if you're going to take the actual, if you're going to take it, I would say take it at home. It is true that if you're taking the test at home and you look away from the camera, you might fail the exam or they might forfeit the exam for you. Taking it at a testing center, the problem is you got to wait a long time. All right, so if you won't like waiting, I'm not a fan of it, but you could do it. For virtual exam, do they provide a calculator? Yes, they do. You do get a whiteboard to write on. You don't need to write down any formulas. I don't think you need to. The only formula they cover is the PERT formula now. So I don't think you need to do that. The time management link in AR, because somebody want to share it, it's on the channel. Just click on the link. There's a video I call how to hack the time. Okay, it's called how to hack the exam timer on that. Hey, Andrew, are we allowed to use a pen and paper on a virtual exam? No, it's a virtual whiteboard that they're going to give you. What are your thoughts on someone starting a PM as a second career at 55? Well, if you're 55 years old and you probably got a lot of work experience, then get project management in your industry. What's wrong with that? 55, you got at least 10 more years of work ahead of you. 10 years is a long damn time. So what are you telling me 55? I've trained PMPs in their 60s. Come on now. You got this. We'll wear blue. You guys got this. I wonder what the online practice think of all the people they see wearing blue. They must be wondering. They're like, why is that? Andrew, bought your course is amazing. Thank you for that. My application will expire in August. I want to take ASAP. Do you recommend I start in parallel to finishing the course? Once you start finishing the course or finish the course, then you should start the simulator, okay? Any blue, navy blue, or light blue? Any blue. I like a light blue, though. Virtual exam doesn't allow any kind of writing. No, you can't write in a virtual exam. They give you a virtual whiteboard. You write with your mouse. Think about like drawing in Microsoft Paint. Hey, Andrew, I'm very new to project management, learning it and targeted for PMP exam. What is a simulator? So the simulator is basically the practice questions that people use to pass their exam. The simulator is basic. Go to tiaexams.com and gives you all the practice questions that you need. Have a mirror ready in case you don't have a movable webcam. Have a mirror ready in case you don't have a movable webcam. Oh, okay, yeah. Because so when you do the online exam, you have to like pick up the webcam and show them that your desk is empty, and you have to like pan zoom the room, I believe. So I think a mirror can help you. Okay, interesting tip. I passed the PMP on 5/15. Congratulations! I haven't received a report. However, the exam results certificate is not updated. It should be updated. Give it another day or so. I think it'll be fine. How to calculate standard with a project of $1,000 budget? The PM is 90% confident will complete the project. The standard deviation, you got to give me more numbers. That's P minus O divided by 6. It's got to have more numbers than that. Is this 11-minute long time video that you mentioned? Probably. It's called How to Hack the Time. Looks like people, not only bots or some AI bots. Yeah, I don't know. They're targeting me. Maybe the competition don't like me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. Hey, Andrew, what do you think about PMP dumps question sites? I think they're illegal. They should be out of business. And if you use that, you should lose your PMP. I signed up for the August Mastermind course. Will there be an email, more detail to come in the course kit? Yes. If you take the Mastermind with me in detail, you will get much more information as we get closer to it. And I look forward to seeing you there. is the actual PMP exam timer in minutes, or it's minutes? It counts down the minutes. All right, it counts down the minutes. Any formulas that you recommend for us to focus on? I would tell you guys to know all your formulas, all your EVM formulas. There's a whole sheet I have in the study guide of all the formulas that you should know, all your EVM, your PERT formula. But realistically, the only formula I'm hearing about right now is the PERT formula. That's all that people are getting right now. But listen, you may be the one that gets all the EVM formulas on your exam. All right, no one knows that. I say better be safe than sorry. Hey, Andrew, I got your simulator prior to this. Okay, good. You're going to be okay. Watch the video explanations. What do you mean about PERT formula? If you don't know what the PERT formula is, you got to do some studying, man. P minus O. No, what is it? P plus O plus 4 times realistic. Pessimistic plus optimistic plus 4 times realistic divided by 6. See this in schedule management in the study guide. Where's the simulator? TIAexams.com. Hey guys, I think the bots went away finally. Hey Andrew, I have my tests on Thursday. My TIA mock exam, mock 1, mock 2, mock 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're doing great. What do you suggest? Take the test tomorrow. Okay, you got this. You're gonna pass. Come back. Let us know next week when you pass your exam. Hey Andrew, finish your course twice in your simulations. Am I good to go? If you're getting 80%, go take your exam, man. Thanks. Are you saying there will be no EVM formula related on the... No calculations. You have to know what it means. You should know, like, CPI. What does that mean? SPI. So if I tell you it's 0.6 CPI, 1.2 SPI, what does that mean? That's what you need to know for your exam. Passed my PMP on the 13th. 3 above target. Thank you. Don't wear blue. Didn't wear blue, but had a piece of cake. Congratulations, Yvonne, on passing your PMP exam. I'm super happy we were able to help you pass your exam, and I see you did celebrate. Well, all right, so congratulations on that. Welcome to the world of PMP. I see you celebrated well. Don't forget to grab a couple of beers. Hey there. I'm on Amazon now, and is the blue and orange book the newest book? Yes, this book is the newest one for the PMP. The one on Amazon is going to be the newest one there. The real exam happens in 3 sections. If I mark a questions for review later, during section 1, can I go back to it? I have to review it within section 1. Correct. Or can I review it towards the end? No. The exam is broken into 3 parts. Once you are in one part, you cannot go back to any other parts. So if you did, let's say you're in part 1 or part 2 or part 3, and if you're in part 3, you can't go back to part 2. If you're in part 2, you can't go back to part 1. All right, that's how it is. So review all you want within those sections. In M6, a new team member. This is handled by HR. Ashley, this is not about HR, Ashley. It's about passing a PMP. Follow the mindset. All right? Follow the mindset. What are the applications used in the real world to prepare and document project management plan? Microsoft Word. Yeah. Create them in Microsoft Word. Put them in PDF. Adobe. Okay, we answered that. What are some... We answered that one. Has anyone done the... no comments on that. Andrew, you wouldn't believe this. I passed. I wouldn't believe it. I always believe it. I passed my exam last Tuesday. Congratulations. I do believe that, though. 3 above targets. Well, 38 weeks pregnant. Okay, now that part is tough. World Blue. Couldn't have a beer till the baby comes. Yeah, you probably want to hold off on that. Thank you for everything. Congratulations on passing your exam. I am happy that we were able to help you pass. And I wish you the absolute best and ultra congratulations. Bigger congratulations than a PMP on your new baby. I hope everything works out well and you guys are both safe. And in a couple of weeks, because you're getting really close there, in a couple of weeks, it's all over and you can do some celebrating for both the baby and the PMP exam. All right. So congratulations with that on both. All right. I wish you the absolute best. I'm yet to do errors, mock, and similar. You got this. You could do it. Hey, Andrew, I got your simulator prior to that? I've subscribed. Do you think PMI? Do mine. You don't need to do theirs. All right, I don't support theirs. Andrew, I'm planning to take the exam this month, but a little bit tensed. Already completed your TIA course and simulated 60. I don't like the 67%. I don't know how to get above a 70. You have to review the mindset. Remember, in the simulator, you are going to get a whole bunch of video explanation explaining the mindset. Watch those videos. Watch the videos. So that way you know what you're getting wrong. Anytime you guys get a question wrong in the simulator, just don't let it go. Watch the video. See how I answer it. See why I'm selecting that. That way when you get a question similar to that, you can answer it pretty easily. Okay, this one we did. Iterative, incremental development. Incremental is when you release the product in small increments. Iterative is when you keep rebuilding the product as a whole over and over and over until you get it right. Versus incremental, you're releasing 25% now, and 25% in a few months, and another 25 in a few months. So you're getting the product in small increments. If all is preparing, you'll be in safe heavens. I take him seriously. He knows what he's doing. I passed last Saturday. Hey, congratulations on passing your exam. I know a lot of people are doing like all these other simulators. Guys, don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Just do the TIA exam simulator. It's relatively priced as cheap as we could probably make it without losing a ton of money. And hey, you know what? You're going to pass your exam with it. Don't kill yourself with all the other exams. Anyone watching this, they don't brag about Andrews for no reason. His materials are hands down the best. Well, thank you for that. Couldn't thank you enough. All right, thank you for that. I might text next week. Clear Udemy course and scored above average 75 in the simulator and 81 in the Udemy mock exam. Any suggestions? 81 in the Udemy, 75 in the simulator. Watch the videos you got wrong. Get a good night's sleep. I think you're right there on the borderline. You want to review everything you got wrong and even some of the things you got right that you weren't sure about. By the way, did you guys click on that like button? Please, guys, click on the like button. If I get 80% and above in both your exams and in your simulator, let's give a yes. I've never really known anyone to get 80% and fail. Take that. I bought my bottle of champagne. I'm so ready to pop it after tomorrow's exam. Ashley, let me know when you pop that. Take a picture. By the way, if you guys are on LinkedIn, subscribe to me on LinkedIn. Take a picture. Put it on LinkedIn, Ashley. Give me a tag. I'd love to give you a comment. Hey, it's Susan again. Where do I start getting my PDUs ready for my PMP renewal? How you get PDUs? Come back here next month, first Tuesday of the month. I'll give you guys 24 PDUs, okay? Start sample questions coming up soon. Did you guys click on that like button? Still in the middle of your video course, you recommend jumping into the mindset video prior to finishing the main course. No, finish. The mindset is meant to be studied afterwards. You like the other video background? Yeah, this one is when I generally teach. This is just where I teach with. This is the background you guys see a lot of. Generally, it's a white background. You guys see when I'm teaching the actual course itself. Not when I'm doing all types of videos in there. If I miss your question or your comment, please put it back in the box. If I miss a question or a comment, put it back in the box. The other simulators are a waste and will kill your confidence. That I must agree with. TA is all you need. Thank you for that. All right, thank you for that. On Udemy course, you guys filling up the PMP and gave you a sample for only a predictive. Can you update it for an agile sample? I got to do that. Yeah, I should do that. Guys, I'm going to do some practice questions here, but before we do practice questions, I'm going to do something that I said a couple of years ago I'm not going to do, but so we've been getting a lot of requests for me to teach PMP classes. And realistically, I don't teach PMP classes much. In fact, getting me as a PMP instructor is when one of our instructors call out here at TIA is when I teach the course. I actually don't teach PMP very much. So what I'm gonna do starting maybe July, I'm gonna do once a month a PMP class. All right. So if you want me to be your PMP instructor in a live class, we're gonna try it out for July, August, maybe September, October. I don't know, and see how it runs. Because I'm just gonna have to make some time. But we're getting a lot of requests. A lot of you guys call TIA and say, "Hey Andrew, is Andrew teaching the PMP?" And then it's like, "No, it's all these other instructors." Let me ask you guys a question. Would you guys be interested in taking a PMP course with me? If you pass, it's fine. You know, obviously you don't need to take a PMP class. Would you guys like to take a live PMP class with me? Put it in the box. Also, Andrew, a time hack video helps so much. This is what I was telling you guys. You guys got to check out the time hack. He breaks it down to make sure you don't run out of time. Yes, please watch that video. Somebody had asked me that. We'll wear blue. You guys got this. Wear the blue. If you wear blue, you're going to be okay. Yeah, Andrew, I'm 30% complete with the course. On average, how many months do you recommend studying? No more than 1 to 2 months, man. No more than that. The simulator is always getting updated. This is the latest. Yes, it is. And it updates about every 3 months. About every 3 months. All right, so some of you guys said yes, 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 live classes, yes, absolutely. And I work in New York. All right, so we'll make a website. We're gonna add it to the website, the TIA Mastermind website, TIAmastermind.com. We'll add it there in the next couple of weeks. We'll put up some dates. We'll try to charge a reasonable price. Remember, it's. I know a lot of you guys live in other countries. We have to charge New York prices. We try to keep. Some people charge like $2,000. We're not going to do that. Carrot cake will be served in the class. No, the requirement for coming into class is you got to wear blue every single day. All right, that's where if you wear blue every day, it'll give you a discount. The blue discount. All right, so we'll see. All right, we'll put it up. I do teach ACP. Cake will be served. All right. Okay. So we'll see that coming out in a few weeks. All right. Maybe for July, August, September, and so on. If it's free. Well, unfortunately, I got to pay my bills, man. What's wrong with you, man? I got bills to pay. I got a mortgage to pay. I'm not super rich. Not yet, anyhow. I'm hoping, to become a billionaire one day. All I got to do now to become a billionaire is to get $1 billion. I haven't figured that part out yet. Think I'm ready for the exam? What do you suggest I wait for next month? No, if you're ready, take it now. What are you waiting for? Okay, let us do some practice questions, everyone. Thank God those bots are gone. I guess I should feel privileged for having bots. It means I'm popular now, guys. How about that? I'm so popular that the bots are coming after me. How about that? That is amazing. I feel pretty good that I'm pretty popular now that YouTube notices me, I guess. The only thing I can say about that. Let's do some practice questions, guys. Here we go. Practice question time. Let's take a look. You guys know what to do, guys. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Question number 1. We're going to do 8 questions I have. An agile project with a single sponsor is now being replaced by a project management committee. The committee will have 8 members. How should the project manager handle the situation? Change your communication to account for them. Stick to the original plan. Plan to meet a new committee and team, but continue to follow original plan. Be sure the committee receives all reports. Put the answers in the box. All right. Let me know what you guys get. If you went through my course and you're getting 80%, Suresh, on the simulator, go take your exam. You're good. You're a great boss. Mindset videos are superb. Thank you. Thank you for that. I hope so. By the way, you guys didn't click on the like button. Please, guys, can you guys please click on the like button? Look. Please. This is me begging you. Please click like. Can you guys do that? Just tap it on your phone if you're on your phone. Click it on your mouse. Can you guys please do that? Would be amazing. Please click like. All right, very good. Hopefully you guys clicked it. Let's see if you guys click it. Okay, a couple of you guys clicked it. No, only like 2. So hard, so hard. If you clicked it, don't click it again. It's gonna unclick it. Yes, we got to let YouTube know, the gods of Google that control our lives. All right, the answer here is going to be A, change your communication to account for new sponsors structures. That's right. So we are going to have to modify the communication for the new stakeholders. One of the things you want to do is don't do nothing. That's C, doing nothing. Be sure the committee members receive all reports, but you don't know what type of reports they need. Stick to the original plan. B and C is basically the same answer. It's to do nothing. If the answer is to do nothing, it's probably not the answer. Practice question number 2. A major project stakeholder expresses concern and worry regarding the complexity of the deliverables to a team member. He is concerned the deliverables will not meet the requirements and delay the project. How should the project manager, it should say, what should the project manager, or how should the project manager do first to handle the situation? And you know what I mean. The grammar, I was kind of like rushing to write this today, so I guess I didn't read it. Sorry guys, I was teaching a class all day. I didn't get a chance to really review. It should be how should you handle this? Like, what are you going to do first to handle this? Put the answer in the box. They're going to be different. The simulator has their own questions, all right? Maybe a little similar, but they have their own questions. Don't double click on the like button, guys. Don't do that. Answer here, guys, is C. When there is an issue on a project, do not take actions against the issue without first finding out the root cause of the problem. What is causing the issue? That's generally the answer. That's part of the mindset. Just don't go and do things, all right? Except concern or worry, the complexity to the team is concerned that it will not meet the requirements. First of all, you don't know if this is a risk. You don't know if this might be a potential risk. The first thing to do is understand what the hell is going on. So we don't know if this is a risk or not. Implement the change. Don't implement the change without first understanding what is the core problem here. Practice question number 3. A team member on an agile project is worried about unplanned events potentially impacting the schedule of your project. However, the other project team members is unconcerned. How should the project manager handle the situation? Request additional funding for the project from sponsor. Plan a meeting with the sponsor to assess the possible impact. Identify project risks and assess those risks. Continue the project as planned and add extra funding. Put the answer in the box. Put the answers in the box. Let's see what you guys got. All right, guys, the answer here is going to be C. Anytime there is unplanned events potentially Keyword potentially, you know there's a risk. And when there is a risk, one of the first things you want to do is you want to identify those risks and assess those risks. Good. Request additional funding. Don't take action against a risk if you haven't assessed it. Plan to never ask the sponsor for anything. Do things on your own. If you have, don't give away your problem. All right. Don't go to the sponsor. That's right. Continue the project as planned. Don't do nothing. And then add extra funds that need to change requests. Practice question number 4. While working on a large international project, a few team members are worried about sign-off. How should the project manager obtain appropriate sign-off on the acceptance of a project? Sign-offs, is it sponsor, team lead, senior management, or no sign-off is needed? Put the answer in the box. Put the answers in the box. Practice question, guys. If you know the mindset, remember the question is not going to be too difficult. The answer here is, guys, remember the sponsor is your boss. The sponsor generally does most of the sign-offs on a project, whether that's implementing a change or approving a change, and the changes may include change in scope, schedule, or costs. Practice question 5. The scope of the project has been decomposed. All activities have been decomposed. What should the project manager do next? Create a charter, create a feasibility, create a budget, or acquire a team. Choose the best choice. What are you going to do next? Put the answers in the box, guys. Somebody says, Ram, is it possible to create some kind of study group and help people like me to cover more studying hours? Yes. I'll tell you more about that later, Ram. Keep that thought in mind. Okay, guys, the answer here. What are we going to do next? Everybody's got this one. That's where create a budget. Once you have the scope, once you have the schedule, do your budget. That generally will come next. Not a charter. That comes before a feasibility study comes in initiate and acquire the team is in executing. You're still in planning. Practice question number 6. An organization is hoping that new waste disposal project will allow them to get more government funded to finish the project. Unfortunately, after the project starts, you realize that may not be qualifying. How should you handle this? Send a change request. Utilize contingency. Be sure the issue log is updated. Assess how this impact cost reductions to the project. That's right, Ashley. You've created the WBS. That is correct. Put the answer in the box. Yeah, you got to read this question carefully, guys. You got to read it very carefully. Like I said, you guys got the right answer, but you got to read this very carefully. Man, these lights are killing my eyes, man. For me to look so wonderful on this camera, you guys got those 2 giant lights in front of me. And I've been teaching all day, and I've had one of these, I've had these upper lights on me all day. Getting too old for this, guys. Too old for this. Answer, what you guys got is A. That's right. So you notice it says, when allow them to get, you realize that this may, it might happen. That means it's not an issue. It's a risk. You don't take an action yet. Assess it. Don't submit a change. Assess it. This is the only one that deals with some kind of assessing how it's going to affect something else. Practice question number 7. An organization has recently moved to Agile project management. The team is not following most of the Agile meetings. They claim the daily scrum is not worth it. What should a project manager do to help the team? Conduct the meeting yourself, train the team, act sponsor, hire a new team that knows Agile methods. Put the answers in the box. You look better than you know? I don't know, man. I think I look pretty old. I feel like I'm 100 though, you know? That's a problem. That's a problem, Ashley. Put the answer in the box, guys. Put the answer in the box. All right, guys, the answer here is going to be B. Train the team on the benefits of the meetings. That's right. If you are working on a project and the team doesn't want to follow Agile, you got to be the Agile advocate. This is part of your mindset. Train people. Let them know the benefits of Agile. All right? Don't just go do it yourself. Only the team can hold the daily scrum. Never go to the sponsor. Hire, don't fire people. All right, if you know the mindset, it's a pretty easy one. Practice question number 8, last one here for tonight. We got SV is negative 600. CPI is 1.2. Ram, maybe that's the problem. Ram, yeah, too much for that age, you feel old. No, I feel old because I had some medical. One of these days, I'll do a video on some medical issues I faced that really screwed me up, man. I had a very serious medical condition that screwed me up pretty badly. Took 20 years off of me. One of these days I'll do a video. I'll tell you guys all about it. It wasn't fun. Choose 2 things, guys. Choose 2 things. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Put the answer. And the answer is B and C. That is correct. So when the SV is negative and the CV is negative, means that you are way behind schedule and over budget. If it's negative, if the CPI and SPI is 1 and greater, you're on the budget, ahead of schedule. That ends this section. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. So guys, with that, I'm telling you guys, in a few weeks, maybe next week, the following week, if you want to take a live class with me, it'll become available. Maybe in July. I don't want to do it in June. Maybe the end of July. We'll see how it goes, but we're going to make it a little different than everybody else's live class. I believe in a lot of support and keeping people motivated. So I'll have pretty cool things. Ram asked me for a community. So when you do my live class, you're going to get access to a learning community where all my students can learn together. Put that together. It's all part of the works. So we're going to make it pretty cool stuff. And with that in mind, guys, there's some of the services asking me about a passing score. No one knows the passing score on a PMP exam. Target and above target is what you want to get. Guys, with that in mind, guys, thank you guys for coming out. You guys have a great night, evening, morning, day, week, weekend, month, year, century, holiday, whatever. Have a good time. I will see you guys in a week from now. You guys be good. If you're taking your exam in the next 7 days, I wish you the absolute best of luck. When you pass it, come back. Let us know that you passed your exam. If you're taking your exam in more than 7 days, I want you guys to I want you guys, if you're taking your exam more than 7 days, I want you guys to stay motivated. See all these people that passed tonight. You can do it too. And I'll see you in the next video. What am I saying? Next video. See you guys next week. I am making, hopefully I release a video this week. And I'll see you guys in a week, guys. You guys take it easy, guys. Good night. I'm out.